What's up guys, it's Sylvie2K. It has been a long time since I have said those words in that order. It has been 2.5 years since I last uploaded. A lot has changed in that time. Could spend the next half an hour telling you about everything that's changed, or I could just get right into the video, maybe talk about some things that have happened and stuff that's been going on in my life and why I haven't been playing this game, all those sorts of things. So I don't know if this video is going to be a top 100 or a top 1000. I don't know anything about any of the drift zones in this game right now. I played this game without recording maybe about like a year ago or something when the second DLC came out. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe it hasn't even been a year since then, but I did all those drift zones, and I came back to compete for world record on a few of these, but ever since then cheaters have kind of taken over. So I have a few of the top drifters added in the world on my friends list, and if I'm ranked 393, there's got to be like probably 390 at least cheated scores above me, and all that stuff is old news. I remember talking about it like 3 years ago. I do not want to come back to Forza talking about cheated scores again. Kind of just is what it is, and get over it, you know. It kind of sucks, but it's whatever. So doing a top 100 video is going to be a little bit more difficult because obviously I don't know where the top 100 starts. Like, I don't know who has first in the world, and because there's gonna probably be cheated scores within like the top 100 that I think are legit but are probably not. For example, I'll look at this zone. Give me a second to scroll through all these scores here. So yeah, I really don't know where first place starts, because I recognize these names like HBY and some other people. But anyways, I'm gonna do some wheel spins. Sorry for chatting for so long. This feels crazy making videos. What the fuck? So I'm probably gonna be here for the next 10 minutes trying to get a car. The Gran Turismo S Forza Edition 2010 Maserati. Oh, I already have this car, and it's this one. Alright, time to tune it. Me leaving and not making videos was kind of a mixture of a whole bunch of things, like things happening in my life, getting a new PC, and overall just not really having a great time making videos because the state of this game was not fantastic, you know, when I left at least. I left right when that big update happened that changed all the drift zone point multipliers, and overall I just wasn't really having fun making videos, and that was the biggest problem. But yeah, so my main goal with coming back to YouTube is to have fun, which I think will be possible as long as, you know, I don't take it as seriously as I did before and just enjoy what I'm making. This car looks good, a lot of weight. The power to weight ratio isn't the best for points drifting. Might be able to make this good. So, as you guys remember, or if you don't, I will go through my tuning setup that I used to do every single time. So this is all-wheel drive, by the way. Always do point drifting in all-wheel drive. 20 to the rear, brake pressure all the way up. I usually keep it pretty soft so I could transfer weight when I transition and help me extend corners. We'll go down a little bit more. Yeah, so with this new PC, I got a new headset, so I probably sound a lot different. I don't know, because I haven't really looked at what I sound like yet. But I do have a question for you guys. In the comments, if you would let me know, like, how often do you still play this game? I want to know. I want to know how many people still play it, because none of my friends really play it anymore. Like, my whole team in UCXT, nobody plays. I just want to know, like, what you guys are doing, you know? Like, how often are you playing? Are you playing like once a week? Are you playing every day of the week? Are you playing for like once a month? Because I mean, what, this game's like close to 3 years old now. I have no idea. When did this game come out? It's been a long time. Is this all-wheel drive? This does not feel all-wheel drive right now. I guess it is. Doesn't have a lot of power for how heavy this car is, really. I'm gonna turn the tire pressure up because I had too much traction. I think the rear was kicking out. Okay, it's fast, so that's a good sign. But yeah, another main thing that made me want to come back was, you know, I randomly got on Forza the other day and I tried out this drift cam, and at first I was like, man, this is really hard to use, but now this feels like a completely different game. It feels like CarX Horizon 5. I don't know, it just feels like CarX Drift Racing to me, kinda, with this camera. And I honestly like it. I don't even know if I'll be able to top 100 in this car, because it's not that spectacular in any shape or form. So let's take a look at the drift zones. What would be good with this car? Los Campos, I don't think I haven't even set a score on this one. Let's say top 100 starts at HBY. Let's say 312. So we'll try this out. If it doesn't work out, then I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to try to see how as high as I can go. Got to double check I have sim steering on. I do. Another thing that kind of pushed me away from this game was the whole 30 FPS scores more points than, you know, good FPS. So right now I'm on 100 and, well, I'm just on max FPS that I could run. So I'm running 109 right now, 115. Okay, maybe I need to tune this car for this sound. But yeah, if you guys don't know, 30 FPS is how you score the most points in this game. I don't know why it's like that. It's just something to do with the point tally system. So if you're running 30 FPS, your multiplier is pretty much higher than what it is when you're just running max FPS or even 60. And it's like that on Horizon 4, and I think it's like that on Horizon 3 as well. So it's like you have to sacrifice the game looking good to get world records, and then I really just was not into that. I wanted to enjoy the game, you know? Wait, did my score even update? Oh yeah, it did. Almost top 100,000, yeah. Alright, so let's do some more tuning. Let's turn this all the way up. And let's turn my final drive up just because all my gears are kind of, you know, iffy. I think going this way is going to be a lot better for me just because those straightaways will be easier because I'll have more speed. Yeah, this car is in no way ideal for point drifting. It's got 900 horsepower, so not even 1,000, and it weighs 3,200 pounds. But so far it's holding its ground. I don't think I'm gonna make this corner though. Looking good, looking good. Not looking good. Okay. But I think I beat the previous score, 206,000. I'm probably top 100,000 in the world now. Alright, 32,000. And I need to get into like the top 500 range. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. But I'm not on 30 FPS, so I don't even know if that'll be possible. I'll just have to keep going and find out myself. As I've said, there's a few reasons as to why I stopped doing YouTube. Obviously, I don't want to get into all of them, but one of the reasons on why I came back was I was on YouTube a couple days ago, and I typed in Forza Drift just to see what would pop up, and I think the most like recent video when I looked it up was like a week before, and I think it was a Goosiest video. And you know, Goosiest, he's a fantastic drifter, great YouTuber, but he doesn't really play Forza that much because he plays like CarX and other games like that. He's kind of like Slap, and he records videos on whatever drift game that he wants to play, you know? So it's like there is no dedicated Forza Drift YouTuber. Whoops, I hit that guardrail. That is like known for being a Forza Drift YouTuber other than like Dubs, you know? So it's like not many people are recording videos on this game anymore, at least drift-wise, and it made me want to come back because, you know, I feel like people need a Forza Drift YouTuber to watch. And obviously that was my niche, that was my forte. I was probably one of the best in the world during my prime. I feel like I was one of the biggest Forza Drift YouTubers, even though my channel is relatively small compared to like Goosiest and all those giants, you know? So I felt like coming back would be the perfect opportunity to kind of get my name out there again and hopefully keep doing this as long as I'm still having fun. What am I at right now? I forgot to check after my last thing. I keep talking and forgetting what I'm saying. Alright, top 20,000. I'm sorry if I'm progressing a little bit slower on the leaderboard. I'm trying to talk and drift at the same time, and I used to be able to do it, but it's been 2.5 years, so cut me some slack, please. Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna lock in. Sorry for talking so much. Right now I'm just trying to do a solid run as like a base score, and then cut corners wider and extend my gears and corners and everything. How am I still getting points off the road like that? Okay, well, I just figured out how I can do that. Alright, 225. What did that put me at? Alright, top 2,000. So now we could dial this in. I was thinking about it. I know I said earlier 30 FPS kind of ruined everything for me. It didn't ruin it, just kind of made me not want to go for world records. But if I can't get the score that I want on, what am I running? 136 FPS right now, I will lock into 30 FPS and I will shoot for the top 100 even more. I might need to do it to get top 100. Just because that's what everyone in the top 100 did. Okay, now I'm not going to say a single word this entire run. Here we go.
Arrived at your destination.
27. So I feel like towards the end of this run I need to be like hitting all the guardrails, because I need to take it as wide as I can. Or at least I need to go into the dirt a little bit more, but let's see what I got. I know I only beat my PB by like 2,000. So let's say 312 is the start of top 1,000. I need to get 1,312, so I might go for that, and then I'll go into 30 FPS. Alright, there's no lights on this zone, so hopefully it doesn't get too dark. I already can't really see my car. I can only see the tail lights. Oh, now I can kind of see it. Yeah, we'll stay on the dirt as much as I can. And keep as much angle as I can and as much speed as I can, and then we're looking good. Kind of transitioned a little late there, but I kept getting points, so it worked out. I have no speed now. Transition, dude. Okay, why am I still getting points?
Arrived at your destination.
And why did I not hit the finish line? Wait, what did they do to? What did they do to point drifting in this game? Look right here. I was getting points right here. Is this what people are doing now? Guys, I think I need to become an ultimate cheeser and just don't drift on the actual road. Just stay on the dirt the whole time. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep going, and if something like that happens again and I get top 100, I'm not gonna complain. Looking good so far. Maybe go in the dirt a little bit more. As long as I keep my speed and my angle, then we have a chance. I almost spun out right there, but luckily there was a corner. Take a more speed. Nice. More angle, please. Alright, let's try to go out here some more.
You have arrived at your destination.
228.5, okay. I'm top 1,000, probably top 900, we'll say. Right here is where I'm going to go into 30 FPS. Alrighty, we are back on 30 FPS. It looks god awful, but this is what This is what I meant by the enjoyability of playing Forza goes down when you're going for world records, because you need to make your game look like this. Like, it's so choppy. But anyways, what zone was I doing? Alright, so here, I'll show you how much a difference 30 FPS makes when you're doing drift zones. Here we go. Here, this is going to be first try, too. Watch, this will be first try, and I'll probably beat my PB. Just because 30 FPS is that much better. So remember, go into the dirt. I'll probably only do a couple runs on 30 FPS just because it's obviously not ideal for you guys to watch. At least for a long time. Probably get boring really fast. Holy shit, I'm hauling ass. So look, this isn't even that great of a run, and I'm already like on par to beat my score.
You have arrived at your
227,
destination.
and that was first try. So I should be able to get into the 230s on 30 FPS. I might not talk, because I'll probably just be sweating for the highest score I can get. I might need to tune my second gear a little bit. Make it a little bit longer. This run is looking pretty good.
You have arrived at your destination.
You see, that's the difference 30 FPS does. That's probably top 500. I don't know, this car is so bad that I don't even know how much farther I'm going to be able to go, but
You have arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination.
alright, that is the best run I could do. I know I only beat it by like 300 points, but man, that first corner, that was like the most satisfying thing ever. So that put us at probably top 300-ish, I'm gonna guess. I'm still gonna keep the title of this video involving top 100 because obviously that's what I'm shooting for, and if I get a better car and maybe pick an easier zone to get top 100 on, then I'll get top 100 because obviously that's the goal that I'm trying to chase, so that works out. Anyways guys, it feels good to be back and making videos. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later.